December 12th, 2022. Hope you're out there having a good day today. You guessed it, subscribe if you haven't. Of course, some of y'all may not know this, but India and China's firing at each other. You know, the world's fixing in. They're firing at each other. They're fixing to go at war at any minute. Are you ready for that? Are you ready? Well, the truth about this is this has been going on for a while. Back in 2020, they were shooting at each other. They've shot at each other off and on since then. It's nothing new, you know. They're just going at it with each other off and on. Some people are acting like it's never happened before. This is going to be the end of the world. It's going to be the beginning of World War III. But they're disputing their borders is what it is. You know, and it can lead into a major action over there. But don't believe that today's the first day this happened. That's something that's just irritating to me when some channels get on here and act like it's never happened before. This has went on for a couple years now. It's probably even went on longer than that. But guys, everything is heating up in the world now. Don't get me wrong. There could be a chance at a war over there, especially with everything else that's going on. You still got Russia and Ukraine going at it. And I'm very strange how they don't ever do much on the weekends. You ever notice that? That on the weekends they don't do much fighting over, or we just don't hear about it, one of the two. And also with all these missile strikes and drone strikes and all this, isn't it strange to you how civilians aren't being hit? You know, they may be hit every now and then, but accidentally. But you would think with these massive missile launches that Russia's doing that you would have civilian casualties. I've told you before, it's almost like they're all in this together. Like they sit down and figure out, okay, we're going to hit you here this day, make sure nobody's there. That's kind of the way it's looking. Some of you are going to say I'm an idiot or whatever, that it's just plain luck that they haven't had a bunch of, you know, civilian casualties. But something's not right with this. They're not coming doing nothing about the bridge. They're not doing nothing about the pipelines. They're not doing nothing about getting a base hit inside of Russia, you know, technically a nuclear base where they have their planes that haul their nuclear warheads around, you know. So something's not right with that. It's almost like there's a playbook and they're going by it, you know. That's what it's looking like, and the whole world's going by it. I've told you before, it's almost like all these countries get together. Imagine a big room with a big table, and they're like, okay, January 3rd, 2023, we're going to hit this person here in this country at this location. And that country's like, you know, writing it down like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll make sure this and this. Guys, it's all smoke and mirrors, because look, if Russia was dead set on all-out war, we would have done seen it. We would have done seen Russia. Unfortunately, whether you want to agree to it or not, Russia would have steamrolled Ukraine by now. But we're just not seeing it. I've always said it looked like Russia didn't want nothing past the river. You know, a lot of people say I'm wrong on that. But to me, that's basically where they're trying to stay, is on their side of the river. They wanted the river as a natural border or something. But I do expect the stuff over to intensify more, especially now that winter's coming. I'm still not a firm believer that, you know, the ground freezes solid all through Ukraine during the winter. They're not in the Arctic, you know. But they could do more during the winter with the spots where the ground is froze. We're putting more and more NATO stuff over there. We're putting more troops on the borders. We're lining everything up for a hit on an American base or something like that over there, because that's how they'll get us in it, you know. But believe me, if this happens, if they do accidentally hit a base or hit some of our troops over there, it ain't no accident. It was planned. You know, this stuff doesn't happen on accident. But this stuff with the China and India, that's been going on a while. So don't get all nervous and shook up and start running for your bug out location and all that. That's been going on for a while. I'll put links in the description down here. You can read up on it. You know, I think it was May 2020 when they started shooting at each other, first time in 45 years or something like that maybe they had some injuries or something. But there'll be links in the description. But guys, pay more attention on what's going on over there with Russia and Ukraine, because we're setting the chess pieces up. Is what we're doing over there, to try to get something hit where we can jump in this war, whether you want to admit it or not. You know, Russia said, quit sending those weapons over here at the first of the war, right? Well, we keep sending them. You know, only defensive weapons, you know, but we're sending offensive weapons. Russia's not doing nothing about it. You know, now you got Ukraine hitting places inside of Russia. Russia's not doing nothing about it. And when I say that, you know, they might launch a couple missiles back or something like that, but they're not going full out military assault on them yet. They still have not rolled their whole military out on this deal over there. you know, just read up on it. You know, don't take my word for it. Read up on it. Anything I tell you, it's my opinion. It's the way I see it. You know, let me know what you think on this video. Comment, like, or dislike it, guys. We got to get that like button going, or we got to get the dislike button going. I don't care either one. Stay safe out there in the world. Keep your head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. You're not safe anywhere in the world anymore. The only person that can protect yourself is yourself. Protect yourself and your family at all times, guys. Get out there and get prepped up. If you're still watching, hit that subscribe button.